Chapin, Walton from Lee Summit, Missouri.
Why don't you tell us a little about your life?
I suffer from disabling chronic migraines, Bill, and IBS as well, but the migraines is something that I've been taking on for 20 years. That they'll come on and it'll start with intolerance to light, to sound, sometimes even to touch. But the light gets terrible because I can't walk around during the day. It's scary to be almost afraid of daylight. And then it'll get to the point that after a while it'll start making me really nauseous, and when I throw up, the pain will double, and all I can end up doing is curling up in the fetal position and not even being able to move. From then I've had to go, normally the recourse on that is to go to the hospital so they can inject me with something so that I can deal with the pain, so that maybe I can go home and go to sleep. There's no life for me with that, for the kids, the family. I can't get up and go to work when that kind of stuff happens. I've also had it even take a month out of my life. I got double vision and severe migraines and back pain and neck pain. And nothing I could do except stay home and in bed. And the only thing I've really helped to really solve that is cannabis.
Well, tell me, sir, prior to cannabis, what kind of medications have you done?
All kinds of things. Neurotin, Maxalt. They would give me all kinds of emotional stability pills. About everything. That's what really drove me nuts about this condition. We'd go to the neurologist, and every time I'd go, how about you try these 3 new scripts? Won't you try this whenever you think a migraine might be coming on? And it's just trial and error, and nothing ever seems to work.
The side effects of the pharmaceuticals?
There was quite a few. A lot of them, especially when they were doing mind-altering things for the serotonin. I'm trying to think, because it would give me a lot of things for depression and stuff like that, and it would completely alter my mood. I'd have completely different days because I would just start taking them and my family would be like, that's not what you're supposed to be like. You can completely tell that it's altering your mood. And it didn't really even take the migraines away. It was just like, hey, this is altering the serotonin and other chemicals in your brain, which I've seen from other people that have to take them long term. It's completely changed their whole personality. So I can't do stuff like that. That's terrible. I wouldn't want to change my complete personality just because I have this pain.
How long have you been dealing with these migraines?
20 years, since 1990.
How old are you?
About 28. Started when I was 8.
8 years old. That must have been pretty tough.
Yeah, really tough.
Coming up as a child and a teenager with migraines. So, what made you decide to try cannabis to treat the migraine?
I kind of started using cannabis recreationally with some friends, and I wasn't real big on it, but I would notice whenever I'd get my migraines and there'd be a whole lot of pain in my eyes, it would reduce that a lot, or at least make it tolerable. And then as it continued to get worse, I noticed I could take it on the onset of the migraine. It would dramatically reduce it, at least enough so that I could walk around the house and do the household duties, or even go to work sometimes when I needed to.
So, what do you hope to see happen?
I would like to see really full legalization, but they need to have it for the medical patients. I believe it's a God-given herb as a natural healing for the earth extensively, and it's really terrible that there's so many people, and even my family, that have all these conditions that it's proven that cannabis treats, from epilepsy to MS. My grandmother died of MS. A lot of the family suffers greatly from arthritis. And a lot of that stuff, even like skin cancer, which my grandmother had, you can put it on topically and it doesn't even affect with your mind at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, with that, I think we're done.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for your bravery to come out and allow me to interview.